What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about Ricochet anti-cheat, and now they're about to have an update that's got a lot of the cheat providers spooked. This means that a lot of cheat providers are now scurrying around trying to figure out a way out of it, or maybe they're just parting ways with running cheats for Call of Duty. We have got some information provided by none other than its Tapper over on Twitter that we're going to look into today. If you do enjoy the video, make sure you hit that thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss our future videos. Right, let's crack on with it. So its Tapper's put out an update over on Twitter saying the Call of Duty cheat provider Inferno Cheats just ceased all sales. They're done. Just sent the whole thing to dev null. The Ricochet anti-cheat update coming in Season 2 has cheat providers very scared. Inferno was a rather large provider that seemed to cater to a lot of ranked players. So we're going to look into the screenshot he shared now. Inferno discontinued. Hello all, Happy New Year's. I'd like to thank you all for the amazing past year, the ups and downs. Overall, a great year for the project. Sure, it's had its fair share of problems, but it did dominate for quite some time. Our main goal wasn't long term. We planned for MW3 and we decided to continue into Black Ops 6. However, due to life imbalances, keeping up with updates, security, AC and IRL responsibilities, we will be discontinuing the project and focusing on what's important outside of this. Sales to Inferno Chair will stop immediately. Back-end server and everything related to projects will be gone effective immediately. Asking for your understanding, we've tried our best to be fair throughout this journey. That's kind of crazy. They've essentially just stated that they're saying that maybe it's to do with some sort of, in real life things they've got going on, maybe whatever. However, its Tapper seems to believe that it's to do with an update coming to Ricochet anti-cheat. Is that the case? We've seen this happen in the past with multiple other cheat providers who've been sent like cease and desist orders, as well as other scenarios where they believed the anti-cheat update was going to absolutely eradicate the cheating problem. But it's never really happened. We've never really seen Ricochet anti-cheat do anything that affects more than 5% of the cheater player base. Let's have a look at some of the comments. What about Phantom Overlay, says Suban. Phantom Overlay stopped accepting new customers and from what I understand, may end up doing the same here shortly after the new season drops. Now that right there is definitely something to pay attention to, and we will be keeping a close eye on that here on this channel, because if Phantom Overlay cease all sales, then we know the Ricochet anti-cheat has had an update that is going to definitely affect the way in which cheats are used in the game. Somebody says the irony, they say they have tried to be fair, is outlandish, to put it gently. and rightfully so. These are somebody or a company or whatever you want to call it, who are providing cheats to ruin the gaming experience for all in the game. But we do know at this point, since Black Ops 6 update, like since its release rather, Warzone's been, absolutely riddled with cheaters. Ranked play in Warzone has been the worst it ever has been with cheaters, and the same applies to Black Ops 6 multiplayer ranked play as well. The cheating problem has been worse than I've ever seen, and that's from somebody who is watching along with the streamers dealing with cheaters, to the point where streamers have, moaned and complained publicly on social media, tagging Activision and the game developers and so on, trying to get the cheating problem sorted, and that's something that we haven't really seen for years. Yeah, the streamers who we believe on this channel are cheating their asses off are now moaning about the cheating problem in the game. That's crazy. So maybe they've allowed this to happen for the first period of Black Ops 6 update for Warzone, so that they can then go, okay, get rid of all them cheaters, they're all banned, and maybe they've incorporated a way to stop people creating new accounts. That's the main thing here. We've seen massive ban waves in the past, and they've never really turned into any positivity for the player base. Maybe for like 12 hours after the ban wave. But then all those people who've been banned, all the rage hackers and all the people who are cheating, they just create new accounts and then carry on cheating. So are we really going to see a resolution to the cheating problem? I hope so. I really do. Have a look at some other comments anyway. We don't even know what this anti-cheat update is. As far as I know, it probably won't even do anything. And its Tapper says, there's a fair possibility that may be the case, but from talking with a lot of these cheat providers, a lot of them feel like there are other games that are going to be easier to produce cheats for after this update. Now, that's actually a big statement because, as far as I'm aware, right, you go and speak to any cheater up until this point, and they will tell you Call of Duty is the easiest game to cheat on, the easiest game to get away with it, and it's the easiest game to bypass the anti-cheat. So if they're now saying that other games are going to be easier to develop the cheats for and provide cheats for, that means that this update to Ricochet anti-cheat would actually be detrimental to a fair gaming experience for all. Are you guys sick of dealing with the stress of Call of Duty? Try Supreme CBD. On a serious note though guys, Supreme CBD helps me get my head down at night. It genuinely helps me on my day-to-day activities with stress and anxiety. And not to mention now they have their new mushroom range. I chose Lion's Mane, which is to focus. It helps you get up in the morning and it helps you crack on with your day. If you ever feel lethargic, this is the thing for you. So guys, use code B40 at checkout to save 40% off your Supreme CBD order. The link is down below. But anyway, let's get back into the video. Hey, listen, I'm all for it. I hope the anti-cheat update and all the cheaters have to stop cheating or go and move over to a different game, right? That's what we're here for. Dylan says, it's got zero to do with the anti-cheat updates. The anti-cheat sucks and the team who work on it have no idea what they're doing. And that's also a very fair position to be in mentally when it comes to talking about the anti-cheat, because let's be honest, the first year of Verdansk we didn't have an anti-cheat. Ricochet didn't exist. Cheating problem was so bad, but there were still ban waves, and then ban waves got rid of hundreds of thousands at a time. Then the anti-cheat came out in Caldera, well, with Vanguard it was, but Caldera as well, and it was just, the ban waves were non-existent, and when they did happen it was minimal and just everything that you expect an anti-cheat to do, Ricochet did not. And then moving forward from there, how far has it been now? 3 years? 4 years with Ricochet? And we're still like, oh, this next update's going to absolutely change the game. So I understand Dylan's, mindset on the anti-cheat. But then Itapa says, I know after the last few years of what we've dealt with may seem that way, but trust me, even myself will soon be eating our words. Better late than never, right? And I agree, better late than never. However, is it too little too late? That's what we've got to figure out. Is this going to draw back a large portion of the legitimate player base who moved away from the game because of the cheating problem? I hope so. Or maybe not. I don't care really in that sense. But I do think that for myself and friends of mine who play the game, who've stopped playing the game because of the cheating problem, I hope you guys are able to go back to a game you love and enjoy without having to deal with the cheaters. Then we've got Driller who says, nothing beats my Titan DMA cheat for Xbox PC through Xbox cheat. Shh. Chances are he's probably using, I don't know, computer vision with pixel bot and maybe correction aim, which is sort of AI aim, but it's no better than the Cronus really. But yeah, a lot of comments are negative towards Ricochet, and Happer's basically replying saying, it looks like it's Happer has done his research and reached out to the cheat providers and looked at, updates from Call of Duty and stuff and Activision regarding the anti-cheat, and he believes that what's coming is actually going to make a change. So are we going to see all these cheat providers dipping out from Call of Duty? Fingers crossed. So guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you believe the anti-cheat's going to work? Do you believe this update's going to change the game for good? Or do you believe that even if it does work, the cheat developers will be able to find a way around? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure you hit that thumbs up on the video if you enjoyed it. And if you are new around here, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our future uploads. Also guys, go and check out Itapa. He's the one with the information. His channel is linked in the description below. And until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace!